I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every
They say, whose side you on anyway? My side is the A. My side is the A. A. In September, May, the watch you pay. They say, whose side you on anyways? My side is the A. Plus I got what it takes to put dudes in their place. That's 2 to the body, that's 2 to the face. The last shall be first, I'm the first and the last. I do work on the bag, cause I work for the bag. A-side tactics, sign your name wanna play. They say, whose side you on anyway? My side is the A.
Who that nigga be? Riding on that damn nag. James Payne lethal, me the same here to do you bad. You wanna kick it with me, but my niggas kick it like Bruce Lee. Do you swiftly leave you unconscious and bruised? Beating, mistreating with big stainless, I pledge allegiance. Reaching with your chin up, gon' get you bleached. And all of that shit you was talking, now that shit on cease. Referee raising my hand, announcer wanna speak. Thank God and now Heyman and everybody in the seats. Shout out to people that's watching from home. They bought the PBV, I'm about that big cheese like Chuck it. The 1s and 2s I be chucking. Your corner advise you slip more, start ducking. Fuck it, get down or lay in Tennessee or Vegas. Beat your ass in Mandalay, then sniff me a line of yay. I balance on every scale, train hard and say my prayers. I'm the definition of A-side. Yeah.
September, May, the watch you pay. They say, whose side you on anyways? My side is the A. Plus I got what it takes to put dudes in their place. That's 2 to the body, that's 2 to the face. The last shall be first, I'm the first and the last. I do work on the bag, cause I work for the bag. A-side tactics, sign your name, wanna play. They say, whose side you on anyway? My side is the A.
Dreams of being pound for pound. Eliminate the competition, leave fights in no doubt. Always play my position. Running and training, no social media attention. Politicking with scientific skills in each division. Achieve my visions. Consistency is how I'm living. A well-oiled diesel engine, strictly power driven. Once you see my name on a pound for pound list, competition around me cease to exist. I'm a focused individual. The ring is too critical. Download all information, analog and digital. Best to believe my talents confuse my opponents. Display a message, let you know I'm high risk. You don't want it, it's bold and understanding. Always perform above average. You're liable for damage if you take me for granted. A true knockout king and visionist. My goal is to get the crown. The top 10 is waiting for me to enter it now.
September, May, the watch you pay. They say, whose side you on anyways? My side is the A. Plus I got what it takes to put dudes in their place. That's 2 to the body, that's 2 to the face. The last shall be first, I'm the first and the last. I do work on the bag, cause I work for the bag. A-side tactics, sign your name, wanna play. They say, whose side you on anyway? My side is the A.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Introducing the Boxing Gods.
The Boxing Gods. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio presents Border Wars. We will be hosting Border Wars in Las Vegas at the Real Boxing Gym. hosting and commentating, live streaming the big event for you. And today we are giving you updates on everything that is March 1st, 2025's big event. Yeah, what's going on? I got Adrian Rowan with me. What it do, champ?
How's it going, brother? Can you hear me all right?
I hear you fine.
Okay, hold on. Let me, we're in the gym right now, so it's a little loud. Try to get to a spot where I'm not killing your voice. For some reason, it's not hooking up my Kanichi.
You sound like you on the Kanichis to me.
Oh, now we are. Now we are. I wasn't there for a second. Yeah, we here now.
All right.
How's it going, brother? How you doing?
Can't complain. Excited, man. Getting things in motion. Trying to secure these WBC medallions and a WBC fight night belt. You know, just going through the particulars.
Oh, that's what's up, man. Your girl over there is good people, though. I mean, man, once she had it set up, we had the belt and the medallions within a week.
Word.
Less, to be honest.
Yeah, we're just doing a little update show. Obviously, everything is a go. USA Boxing approved the date. Venue is locked in. Everything is paid for. We just got to build these cards now. We want to get more fights than we had on our previous Border Wars. So we're just trying to, move in the right direction.
Most definitely, y'all. Listen, it's not in Wisconsin this time. You're in a sunny, nice Las Vegas. Great place to take a vacation, have a guy's weekend, do what you do. And it's in March. So, and this time around, you guys got to sign up, get in the ring and swing, as our man Info Joe would say, you know?
Yeah, man. So a lot of people have been
let
asking.
your hands go.
A lot of people have been asking questions about tickets. I haven't released any virtual tickets at the moment. We will we will be setting that up for anybody that wants to purchase tickets ahead of time. Most of the ticket sales we're assuming will come at the door. So that's what we're dealing with, but we will have something set up for anybody that wants to get their tickets ahead of time. It's always best Zelle, because you lose nothing. You know, Venmo, they charge. PayPal charges a fee. Cash App charges a fee. So you would end up having to sell more than necessary. Or rather, you would end up having to pay more than necessary, meaning, you know, you would have to cover the fees that PayPal is charging to use their service or Venmo is charging to use their service. So Zelle is always the best option when paying those fees. But we do accept other methods. Just know whatever fees associated with that method you choose, that's totally on you. But in terms of paid fighters, let me see what we got here, because we do have quite a few people that have already paid or dropped a deposit. Off top, El Lobo, Supermax, Miles. And if I'm missing you, send me the screenshot so I can add it to the list. And, you know, that won't happen again, obviously. Just have to add it to the list and keep it moving. But Adrian, man, how's training camp going? I know you're fighting on this card. You're gonna be taking on Queen City Cobra in the rematch.
Man, it's going good. I mean, I just caught that norovirus a few days ago, so I've been down a couple of days, but I'm back in the gym today, not 100%, but I'm gonna keep it moving. Training camp's been going good. I've been getting a lot of good sparring in. I've sparred with Chino. I've sparred with a lot of different people, sparring with the young guys from my gym. So I've been putting in at least, you know, I would say I put in at least a good 15 rounds a week, 15 to 20. I know that's not a ton, but you know what I mean? It is what it is. I try to go at least, you know, 4 or 5 rounds at a time.
Nice, man. What are you expecting, though? What are you expecting? Obviously, you guys, you know each other well, shared the ring on multiple occasions. What can you expect?
Well, from the last time that me and the Cobra shared the ring was this last Border Wars. He came up, we had to do that Rocky Apollo. I lost, so I told him, man, you bought your boxing stuff. We at the gym, we got to put some rounds in. What I've seen is, the Cobra is not what it used to be. I think with some of the knee issues, and I've had a couple years to get better, so I imagine it's going to be a good fight. And from what I hear, he said he can't move like he could, and I don't think he can. I know he can't because I've seen it. So he's going to have to sit and bang with me because he can't run away no more. And that's my fight. That favors me. And you know that from the first fight with Dan the Man. I'm not one to really back up too much. So, going into this fight, I got to go with the original game plan and just apply some pressure. We are just sparring, so I'm gonna take it for what it is. Practice is practice. But I didn't feel any power in there that is going to make me back up at all this time. I'm walking him down. He can meet me at the center of the ring or get beat into a corner because that's what's going to happen to him. That's what happened to him when we sparred. So, like I said, I know it's going to be a good fight. I know that was him off the couch. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But you know how we train over here. Boxing is a way of life for me. Some of y'all sit around and talk about it, I train champions. I'm in the gym every day. I eat, breathe, and sleep boxing. That's what I do for a living. So, I'm going to let that show through. I'm going to grind it out and work hard. And the biggest thing is I just want it to be a better fight than the last one was. Man, you seen the last fight. Who was there commentating? There weren't a lot of punches thrown. There was way too much respect between the two of us. And I think that working out all that sparring, when he came back to Milwaukee, I don't think there's going to be any apprehension from either one of us. He knows what I'm bringing to the table. I know what he's bringing to the table. So at this point, it's just about whose game plan's going to work. Is it going to be mine or his?
So I know you represent Chino as well. I reached out to Sean, who said he's like, nah, I'm not interested right now. It's going to be tough because I just, I'm in the process of opening a brand new restaurant. And then he said, but any ideas of an opponent? And I said, Chino. And he answered, well, he put the double exclamation emoji and then answered, interesting. So hopefully Sean Chino is something we can do. What can you say about that fight? Do you think that's something that Chino would be interested in or not?
Yeah, no, I definitely think he would. Chino's been fighting younger, bigger guys. Like, realize he just got into the Masters. Chino's been fighting at private shows out here with 22-year-olds who are your height, bro. Like, man has no fear. He puts the work in. He grinds it out. And as you can see, look at all his fights. He throws punches.
He certainly lets those hands go, man. He's a problem for anybody, because of his activity.
Yeah, no, he really is. So I think it's good for whatever fight you can get him. That's what's up. At the end of the day, he needs somebody who's going to sit there and who's going to want to bang. I think him and Sean is a real good fight.
Yeah, Sean is definitely a good fighter. Got decent pop, could box. I would like that fight on the card, man. Obviously, we wanted the Rocky Rodriguez, Puerto Rico, Mexico, but Sean is good.
I think Sean personally is a better fight. It's nothing against Rocky because I think he's a good fighter. I just don't think that Rocky would have been ready for the amount of volume and everything that Chino's bringing. He's not James Benitez, who didn't fight before, respectfully to James. Rocky had more experience, and Rocky was in better shape. It showed, right? Yep. How you train is going to show up in that ring. I don't care who you are or how badass you think you are. If you're not training, if you don't have the cardio and the stamina to go 3 2-minute rounds, it's going to show immediately. So I think that Sean is a better fight because Sean's going to come throw punches. Sean's a bigger guy. Chino's used to fighting bigger guys. So, that doesn't seem to ever be an issue.
Yep. Man, do you think that we'd be able to find an opponent for Super Mex? I mean, he keeps trying to make this Jerron Wolf fight, and it's just obviously one of those fights that's never going to happen. I'm trying to get him to move on, and I feel like if we could get the right opponent to sign up, we could probably get Mex still on this card, because as of right now, you know, he's got no opponent. Same thing for O Wizard. I believe Nick Norton is training with Troy, a.k.a. Hamza. Nick, let me know, man. You and O Wizard could get it in. Y'all the same weight, and y'all both novice from what I see. But, yeah, Adrian, what's your thoughts on Mex and Jerron and that ongoing saga?
I think that Max needs to move on from that. I agree with you. I mean, if y'all not gonna fight, you're not gonna fight. Listen, if you got two willing participants, they're gonna meet in the ring. Look at me and Cobra. When I went to and came into Border Wars, what I do? I fought a dude 10 years younger than me. I won. I called out Ant and I called out Mitty. I called out high level fights and I just showed up and I fought. Like, you either gonna show up and do it or you're not. You know, so at the end of the day, all these guys who talk a lot about going to the gym and talk this, just go in and do the work. You know, if you want to fight, you're just going to fight. So I think that Mex definitely needs to move on.
We got James Benitez with Quality Hate saying $2. F all that, Ness. What round Adrian getting KO'd?
So Benita's been hating for a while, but the thing is, it's like he didn't watch the first fight. Like, Ant stands no chance to KO me. He doesn't have that power. I've never been in danger of being hurt, even when we fought. Like, I fight big dudes. My chin is not a problem.
I mean, in the fight with you, I was just going to say, in the fight with you, maybe he didn't show power, but he certainly knocked down that Canadian. It was a vicious knockdown, huge highlight reel. And we seen not too long ago with Jaime Munguia and Bruno. It don't take that much power, you know, or you don't have to have the biggest knockout ratio.
I got good defense, Ness. I promise you. Ant knows. Trust me. Benitez can talk all he wants, but I don't think Ant would be telling him to fucking bet on a knockout for real, for real. Ant got smacked around when he came here, bro. I'm going to keep that real. I had to ease up on him.
What if he gave you false confidence, though? What if he gave you false confidence? Obviously, you know, that took place during his recovery period.
At the end of the day, Ness, does Ant live in the gym? What's he been doing since the last Border Wars we fought? I live boxing. I'm in here sparring with the young guys, the 20-some-year-olds, all that. Like, I do this every day, man. Like, it is what it is. Like, false confidence, whatever, he gonna have to show me. You know? I think my sparring sessions, like, some of the ones I've had will be harder than the fight. You know what I mean? Like, respectfully to Ant, he's a good boxer. But let's be real about it. What was good about Ant? His foot movement, his mobility, his agility.
You breaking up. You breaking up, champ. You breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you, but you froze.
Damn, man. Yeah, I'm trying to just run off my shit, man. So, see if this works.
Looks like we lost him. Let's try him again. That's that Milwaukee internet. If you want to call in, Discord is available and X Spaces as well. So feel free to call in, voice your opinion. We're talking Border Wars and making sure that you guys know, A, if you had a book last year, you still have to renew it. If you got a physical last year, you got to make sure that it is up to date and you can reuse it to renew your book. Don't forget, you need a book. If you want to fight and you say you have a book, I need your member ID number so that I can check and make sure that you are good to go. Let's see, he's asking to get the re-invite. Hopefully That works. But yes, if you had a book last year, that doesn't mean anything at all. You certainly need to make sure that your physical is up to date with USA Boxing and make sure that they have renewed your pass book. Send me your pass book number and we can look into that for you to make sure that you're good to go. Do not be Esteban and show up with an outdated physical. You will not be allowed to fight. We have no control. I give 0 refunds. 0. Okay. Know what you're getting into. Know what you need to do. That's what all these many shows are going to be about. Keeping you informed on what you need to do to fight on the card. First step, hit me up. Second step, send that information. Name, age, passbook ID number. How many fights? If you lie, the ID number will tell us. If your physical is not up to date, the ID number will tell us. If your passbook is expired, the ID number will tell us. So we need your number. If you don't get your book in time, that's your problem, not mine. There is no refunds. I'm not giving refunds because you didn't get a physical or you didn't find time to go to the doctor. I'm doing my job. You must do yours. Once again, if you want to fight, hit me up and I can assist you with that and try and get you the safest possible fight to pop that cherry. And if you are a fighter already and you're trying to mix it up, let me know. Now, speaking of that, we got Justin Yancey, who we need to find an opponent for, as Adrian Fernandez Donnell is taking a local fight. Looks like he's going to be turning pro, so Yancey missed out on that. Now, as far as I know from Yancey, it looks like he might not be fighting at 47 and maybe at a possible new weight. I'll send him a message now just to confirm. But it looks like Adrian is back. Service any better or what, champ?
We'll see. I don't know. You tell me.
So far, so good.
Yeah, just to touch on that, like at the end of the day, man, I train hard. We go hard in Wisconsin. You know that mess. There's a reason that we invested in Border Wars as a state. You know, we put that work in. And the reason I'm fighting Ann again is because of the simple fact that I don't like losing, bro. I fucking hate the shit. So I'm back at it to win in emphatic fashion. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, people got to realize, like, I'm healthy. I stay in shape. I stay in the gym. Now, fight shape's different. But when you actually are consistently in the gym, boxing, learning, teaching, you know, I mean, you got to think about all I've accomplished since that Border Wars in that fight. Like, at the end of the day, it's going to be bad news for Ant. Like, all day, every day. I like Ant, everything aside, I'm going there to fuck him up. You know, that is what it is, you know. James Benitez, people want to talk this, want to talk that. Like, that problem solved shirt shit, that stuck with me, bro. He beat me and shit and put on a fucking shirt that said problem solved. I ain't with that shit.
That's
crazy. We got to get that back in blood. You know what I'm saying? I forget nothing about that. And at the end of the day, I mean, Ant in the chat talking about how you're going to bang it out toe-to-toe with me. Like, I want to see it. You know, what's going to happen to him is the same thing that happened to Devin Haney. You're going to bang it out toe-to-toe and not fight his fight and get his ass whooped.
Yeah, man, that one's gonna be a good one. You and Ant always make for a good fight. Ant, you know, he's decent. You know, lets his hands go when he has to. But you know, you guys did get a tad bit boring in that last one. You know, you definitely owe the public more excitement.
Exactly, bro. Let's be real. That last fight was a disappointment on his part and my part. We should both be ashamed of that. You know, we both had way too much respect, and this time that fight's gonna look how it should have looked. be coming forward and Ant having to bang it out and having to let his hands go. He's gonna have to punch. He knows that now. You know what I'm saying? He knows that now, and he knows I'm coming for him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we owe the public an exciting fight, and you know, if that happens to be one of my last fights, I'm going out on a high note. You know, we the OGs here, like we 40 somethings. You know, we trying to represent for the 40 somethings, not the 20s and the 30s.
Depending
and all
how
these
that
young
fight
cats,
look,
you know.
Depending on how that fight look, I feel like you still got a potential Jose fight in the horizon. I know he's a bit of a bullshitter, but when he
Bro,
commits, he commits.
Man?
Yeah.
Are you serious? I'll stomp Jose out. That's why he don't want that fight. He knows that. Come on, Ness. I'll play with that boy. He is not ready for me, and
he's
knows
in your
that.
age
That's
bracket.
Why he didn't fight this time.
I'm just throwing it out there.
You know?
He's in that age bracket, you know. So it's a possibility. But real quick, I wanna go ahead and screen share this here. Have y'all seen this, man? This is Jerron Wolf, the person that alleges he's doing 4,765 push-ups in the last 7 days. This is the guy that keeps saying he's gonna fight Supermax, hasn't paid his fees, and went totally dark. If anybody's seen him, contact me. We are looking for him. Jerron, where are you? Where are you, man? What's going on? We need a 160-pounder. Angel Urina, do you want to take on Justin Yancey at 160? Yancey looking to fight at 160. Still locked in, even though Fernandez pulled out. Probably the best thing that Fernandez pulled out since Justin wants to fight at 160 now. Donnell always fought at 140 and was already moving up to 147 to fight Yancey. So Yancey looks like he gained some weight in his time out the ring and may now need a bigger opponent. He's asking for the 160-pounders to step up. Anybody at 160 want to make a Border Wars debut versus Justin Yancey, committed, ready to pay, and sure to show up. Sure to show up, you know? So, Adrian, are you there or you froze up again? Yeah, you done froze up. Fast.
I'm here. I'm here, brother. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with my reception. It's usually good and shit here at the gym, but I know we've been having some Wisconsin internet issues.
Well, can you see me?
I can. I can see you talking. You sitting on the rooftop.
All right. No, I just want to make sure you can see me. And since it's Border Wars, you know, you are a trainer. Get you to review this footage of a potential fighter that could be stepping on the scene on the horizon. What do you think of this shadow boxing, coach?
Are his thumbs up?
Nah, not anymore.
His hands are pretty low. Hands are in front. He looks like he's a taller guy, so I don't understand why if he's just leaning for the camera to lean in and over his knee a little bit. But I mean, at least his punches look straight for the most part. It's like he's actually turning it over. But yeah, them hands are a little low for my liking. He's keeping them at the chin. Looks a little square. He needs to change that stance a little bit so he's not so square. What weight class?
I guess heavyweight.
Heavyweight? Well, he looks like he's got some decent speed if he's a heavyweight.
Yeah.
Hopefully he's tall. He's taller, and that's why he's crouching over. But for me, I have a real problem when tall guys make themselves small. You know, if you want to be tall, fight tall.
Yeah.
You know, use the distance. Use your God-given advantages. Don't make yourself smaller because your opponent's small. You know, you can change your level, but you know that leaning over, giving somebody inches to hit you, that doesn't make sense to me.
We got James Benitez, another $2 cash super chat. He says, "Where oh where is Jerron?" Yeah, ducking and dodging from what I see, man. Ducking and dodging.
He sounds like Cliff to me, bro. He sounds like Cliff to me.
I
All
sent
these
Cliff a
guys
message,
talk
man.
and they do stuff through the app.
I sent Cliff a
Go ahead.
message, and hopefully, you know, he has whatever he has going on. Hopefully, you know, hopefully he could give us a legit reason and at least an update. You know, I think that old Wizard deserves that.
I mean, I think the biggest problem is, and this is a message to all y'all, like, if you're going to sign up, don't disappoint the other person. People pay their money, they train, they put in hard work. We're all adults. We got a regular job. Some of us got kids. Some of us are doing whatever. Respect your opponent by putting in the work. And if you say you're going to do something, just do it. You know,
sir.
Go find a gym, put the work in. Don't be like these guys that call up and talk a whole lot just to what? How many days are we out? Like,
let's check.
55, 5, maybe a little less.
Border Wars is 52 days out.
All right, so you should be in camp. You should be working at this point. If you're not doing that, what are you doing? You're not giving yourself the proper amount of time to train. Like, even when this was in its earliest, I mean, come on, Ness. You see me dropping tire footage. You know what I'm saying? Banging it out at close range. Like, you guys need to be training because it's going to show up later if you're not really putting it in or not working on your craft. But yeah, these talkers, man, that's the biggest problem. It's always the guys who talk the most who end up not showing up. Or the guys like Jerron who end up just going radio silent and then don't respond to nothing.
Yeah, man, it's wild, man. Jerron's been trying to get this fight for so many years. The fact that he's out here capping like that is wild, man. Wild.
And I mean, the problem with the problem of finding a fight for Mex is, you know, at the heavyweight thing is like, yeah, I got some novice heavyweights, but I mean, I all respect to Mex, these dudes are too tall and too good a shape. Because I believe Mex is in the elite division, right? He's not a Masters yet?
Nah, Mex is elite. He's not Masters. He's not old enough to fight an old guy.
Right. So, you know, the tough part about that is Mex got all the heart in the world. He throws a million punches, but the problem is if he runs into a guy who's, you know, 6'3", 6'4", and gonna let their hands go, that's a tough fight at the heavyweight division, you know? Because he ain't going to be in those 16-ounce gloves. He's going to be in 12-ounce gloves now that it's USA boxing.
Yeah,
trust me, I got some novice heavyweights, but I mean, I wouldn't necessarily want Mex to be in there. I like Mex.
So they too experienced for him.
I wouldn't even say it's too experienced. I'd say that they doing multiple combat sports. They're in the gym.
No, I mean, it could also be shape. If they're in better shape, you know, because that we're looking for a guy on a weight loss journey too. You know what I mean? Just to make it fair, like a James Benitez type of body, Eddie. You know, chubby weight. Mex isn't.
But let me show you.
This
is my guy. He's losing weight. He's an amateur fighter, so I'm gonna show you. This is the heavyweight size I have at my gym. You know, I'm not a big dude, Ness, so you got to realize, like, big, trains a lot. I mean, not six-pack yet, but he's in here training hours and hours on the day. And
how tall is he?
He's really good with his.
How tall is
what
he?
What are you, 6'3"? 6'3", 240.
And what? How many fights?
He doesn't have any amateur boxing fights, so he'd be new. But he does all sorts of. He trains in every sport. He boxes with me. He does mixed martial arts. He does jiu-jitsu. He's highly ranked. You know, and you got to realize this kid's like 21, 22 years old.
Yeah, now that's too much for Mex. You know, Mex.
Right.
And that's what I be trying to say, man. See, I fought some 20-year-olds. These dudes want all cherries. You know, Mex wants someone fatter than him, worse shape than him, older than him, and that's why he's picking Jerron. But again, I don't get mad at him because he did fight Eddie. You know, Eddie got 5 amateur fights. He did fight Smoke Him Out Jay. Jay had him by about a foot and certainly had reach and length over him. And Mex was knocked out cold and still came back and fought another experienced fighter. So, you know, we don't want to discredit him. We want to give him the Wilder treatment.
He's a warrior, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. I want to give him the Wilder treatment. You know, he's been through the fire. He deserves an equal fight, not someone that's a giant, not someone that has more experience. He's already done that. He's been there, done that with Smoke 'em Out Jay and with Eddie, you know. He deserves a decent level fight.
His height and around the experience level. Because the thing is, I've sparred Alex, who you've seen, like, Alex is heavy-handed. And if your defense is not there and he starts clipping you, he spars with my other amateur heavyweight. And that kid is like 280 pounds and 6'3", 6'4". You know? These are big dudes. When you start getting to that heavyweight division, you know, you're a heavyweight. It only takes 1 or 2 shots. You know, once you put those 12-ounce gloves on, if you're not defensively responsible. So, yeah, I'm with it. I mean, I want to try to find – I'm going to talk to Jerome Lambert, honestly. He's got a gym over there in Racine and see if he's got a shorter novice heavyweight around that size for Mex.
Yeah, man, we want to keep him evenly matched. We also need a 160-pounder for Justin Yancey. You know, we also need 170.
How old is Justin?
Justin, let me see. Give me a sec. I got to go through my DMs with him. But we also need a 175-pounder for Wizard.
He's a young guy too, though, right? Wizard's like in his 20s?
No. I think he's in his 30s.
Okay, but he's still elite, though. He's not like no Masters. Or
No.
Yeah,
right,
no.
Somebody just hit me up.
That's the hardest.
And they said, how do I sign up for the... Okay, they said I'm USA Boxing registered and on Conquer Club registered. I'm watching the podcast, and there's no fees that I heard of. Yes, they are, baby. Fees is $150 to fight on TBV's live stream card with live commentary, and there will be celebrity judges, right? We're going to have USA Boxing officially score your card. The celebrity judge, his scorecard does not affect, no different than Turkey Al-Sheikh, but we put out the filler to Fernando Vargas. I figured let's get a little legend in the building and go from there. I actually put one out to Fernando Vargas and Mario Barrios, see if they want to come through and be part of the show. All right, we getting a few responses live right now. Let's do it. I'm sending these Border Wars registration forms to everybody that's physically hitting me up right now, so that you could give me the information necessary for me to get this thing going.
That's what's up, man. Everybody needs to step up. If this is the opportunity you want to sit and you want to be in Border Wars, one thing that you guys got to realize, there's a matchmaking process. This isn't like the normal process where, you know, at the end of the day, what ends up happening is that if you go to any regular show, you're just looking at somebody's record and you're just going against them. You don't know how tall they are unless you stalk their social media. Here, at least, you're getting match made to somebody your skill level. They got to prove where their skill level is at. So, you got to take advantage of it.
We got James back with another $2. Ness don't want that Thaboxingvoice fight. Yeah, man, I'm ducking all the smoke, man. I'm ducking all the smoke. Uh-oh. Looks like, as of right now, Adrian Clark might be pulling up to Border Wars and potential sponsor for the show. So, yeah, man, we working, baby. We working, man.
Nah, definitely. Like I said, you're gonna get matched up properly. For the most part, I would say out of the Border Wars I've been involved in, for the most part, we don't see too many mismatches. And if you get mismatched, it's because you fronting on your footage. So don't do that either. You know, if you're doing light sparring or you with someone who's less experienced, it's okay to say that. You know, let people know where you're at, what level you're at, just so you're not in there and you get mismatched.
Yeah.
You know,
Honesty is
football,
the best policy.
This ain't basketball.
Honesty is the best policy when it comes to matchmaking, man. Tell us where you're really at, because, you know, you have to submit sparring, and you know, sooner or later we'll know. You don't want to be mismatched, but we do need fighters. We need 140s, 160s, 175. We need chubby weights. If you're, you know, if you can't see if your stomach is going over your waist, we need you. We need you. We need a chubby weight for big super mechs. Who else we need? We need a 154-pounder for Angel Urina. We need that 175-pounder. We need that 175-pounder for Omar. We need a heavyweight for Chino. Not too tall though, because Chino's not too tall. You know, we still want to match him evenly too.
I mean, he fought. Listen, bro, Chino's fought young dudes who are 6'3" and 6'4". Height's not a thing for Chino. Like, he's gonna come and fight. Like, that's the one thing I'm gonna tell you about him. Like, we're not built like that in Wisconsin. We take challenges. We're not looking for cherries, unlike some of these other dudes on here.
Well, if you want to fight, let us know. And if you want to call in, Discord is available. X Spaces is available. Any questions, we're here to answer. Fees to fight are $150. That is going to get you an unguarded interview. It's going to get your fight promoted and hyped up for the next 50-something days. It's also going to get you in the building. There'll be guaranteed professional fighters there watching your big fight. No amateur fights are like this, man. You know, when Adrian fought Ant the first time, we had heavyweight Cassius Chaney, who was undefeated and was the WBC and Intercontinental champ. We had Xander Zayas, who was prospect of the year. We had Willie Monroe Jr., top contender that shared the ring with Gennady Golovkin. And if I'm missing any other professional fighters that we invited, we had at the time undefeated Marlon So Icy Sims. He also sponsored the event. Shout out to Marlon. Can't forget you, champ. But if I did forget anybody, never personal. Just simply the Hardin. That being said, this is not your regular event. You know what I mean? There will be celebrities in the building. If you ever been to a TBV event, you know it's all your community members and characters. And sorry, but you know them potential sponsors, they need them dates. They need to know how to pay and by when. But what was I saying, Adrian, before that? Fuck.
And I think you were just talking about people getting their fees in unguarded, you know,
Yes.
getting everything set up. Get your physicals, y'all, too.
Yeah, get your physical,
get
man.
Your books, get your physical.
You got to make sure that book is up to
Do not
date.
show up. Listen, like Ness was telling y'all earlier, You have to get a new book every year. Just like as a gym owner, as of January 1st, I got to register my gym. I got to re-register as a coach. Now I got to also register as a master's boxer, and you got to get your physical. Remember, your physical is only good for 1 year from the date you get it. You need to upload it to the USA boxing system, or you need to physically have your physical signed and dated in your book when you come. We had a fighter come all the way to Wisconsin without his book or an up-to-date physical. And trust me, he was lucky. We had got really good relationships over here. We were able to get him a physical, and we could get them to look up his book and make sure he was good. They literally called up his LBC day of. Most commissioned people are not going to do that. So don't make the trip to Vegas if you're not going to get all that stuff, in order.
Hey, I don't know if you could check the chat because I know you're using your phone, but check the Border Wars chat because James trying to put his boy in there for Mex, but he might be perfect for Chino. He is southpaw. James just don't like Mex, so he trying to get him beat. But this guy looks like he's better for Chino. Let me. I'm gonna have to do it. From here.
How old is he?
Well, I just asked for that.
I see it in there, but I can't play it. But I see.
Nah, no worries. I got you. I got you. I'm doing it right now. On a screen share tip. Okay.
He low 30s, man. That ain't gonna work. He is like a year older than me.
Yeah, but
and I'm gonna be.
He's low 30s, so he can't. He can't
low
do
30s. Yeah, he got to be 35, and then within 10 years. So,
damn.
Because I'm gonna be 41 in a couple of days, so I'm hitting that age. I can't even get at anybody who, under whatever age now. I mean, I don't know, man. Maybe maybe he'll be a good fight for Alex, who I just told you.
Mex said, I'm only fighting James himself, none of James' friends. So there you go, James. Stop ducking that Mex smoke, man. The public want that.
Hey, why ain't James coming for Mex, though? What's the deal?
I don't know.
That seems like the perfect fight for him.
Oh, and Adrian, the producers producing said they reviewed the tape and Queen City Cobra dropped the former lineal champ Eric Cruz. The former champ Eric Cruz. He wasn't lineal.
No, I've seen all his fights, but I've also been in the ring with him for 8 rounds.
No, I'm just saying they showing you he do got power. He got like 4 fights in Border Wars and so far we've already scraped up 2 knockdowns. He knocked down the Canadian.
I understand.
Eric Garcia, and then he knocked down Eric Cruz. You lucky your name ain't Eric. That's what it is. He knocks down all Erics.
Hey, bro. Hey, it's been 8 rounds, baby. We did 8 rounds all together, and I ain't been put down yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not worried about it. And the only reason I'm not worried about it is because here's the thing. I'm going to be prepared and ready to fight. That's why. Not being cocky, not being whatever. But listen, if you prepare well, you're going to perform well. If you prepare like shit, you're going to perform like shit. And some people figured that out.
All right, let me get to CYP on a check-in facing Keem the Dream. Main event status. Yo. Champ. CYP.
Yo, let me know.
Yeah, we hear you.
There we go. I was doing a sound check like they were doing on King when he hit the canvas. Hello, you there? Hey, can you hear me? Hey, wake up. Do you know where you at? That's what the fuck going down. Hey, I've been thinking about this magnitude, man. It's getting big. It's getting there. I done dropped how many pounds? 8 pounds already in the first week of training? God damn, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? But, when you run that elite shit, it come off easy. But so I'm about 189 right now. January 8th. Fuck we at. Anyway, did you ever think about the magnitude it has when I win? like how many dudes gonna like? It's not a suicide watch. It's gonna be like an identity crisis. Dudes gonna have when it's over. You know, they gonna wake up identifying as a woman. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be on their Bruce Jenner shit, and it's just gonna be like I just don't feel like a man no more. Like the fact that this dude took up boxing for 2 months and beat King who been boxing for 3 years, it just don't make no sense. I thought I was special. I thought I had it. I thought God made us all individually great. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He made a few of us great. He made the rest of y'all good enough to follow us. Understand it. So get your bitch ass in line. Um. Anyway, you got any questions for me, man? You know what I'm saying? I know the people want to hear me talk and hear me speak on shit. You know, I'm getting
Yeah,
ready. I'm
man.
setting it
Yeah,
up.
man. I mean, you said you lost 8 pounds. Is doing what exactly? What you doing in the gym? And when's the next session with Hamza?
We going this Friday, Saturday. We're going Friday, Saturday this week. We try to keep a schedule every 2 weeks. So you know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real out here. You know what I'm saying? It's real out here. I got 2 or 3 sparring partners coming down this week. As a matter of fact, 2 or 3 for sure. Yeah, and so my dieting started because before I don't diet. Like I do not diet. I just lift and I live my retired life as an athlete. But with this shit, I decided, to take it seriously as I always do. So I'm out there on my diet, and I was able to drop that weight strictly from eating better. Because I was trying to tell people when I took that points boxing, I'm off the couch. That's how I get down. Like, hey, buy the shit. I get up in there Saturday. I don't care. That's not real. Like, if you really got to train for something and take it serious, you got to put in work. You got to do a camp. You're gonna lose weight. You're gonna get better. That's just what's gonna happen. So the fact that I got all this time to prepare is like the worst thing ever for my opponent because he can't get no better than what he's gonna get. How much better could King get in 2 months that he's already gotten? You know what I'm saying? But the magnitude of how good I can get in 2 months, with the way my regimen is and being the main focal point of my coach and my training team, like the main focal point is me. It's me winning, me getting in shape, me getting work. It's all about me. Team Claim, Team CYP. It's crazy. TBS is muscle building, and I see something big happening. With this, I'm actually, proud of you, low key, for keeping this shit going. I know how hard it is. Finding that, trying to make a profit, not lose no money. I feel that. So, I'm gonna do my part, and my part is to bring the noise, bring the motherfucking noise. Fuck
I
the alarm.
appreciate it.
The sirens is on.
We appreciate the fact that throughout all the date changes and venue changes, you stuck with it because the people definitely want to see that. It would have been hard to find a main event of this magnitude. Plus, now that it's in Vegas, we can both count more than likely on Coach Larry Wade showing up. Sean Porter said I'm crazy for doing it on this date, but I'm sure he'll show up. I mean, we're going to have first fight at 11 a.m. That won't be any of our big names. That'll be some of the local kids. We're going to get some young kids as well. I think I might be able to match up one of JT kids with Coach Louis kid to guarantee him a fight. So, yeah, hopefully we get Porter in there. But, yeah, man, appreciate you sticking through it because it's been rough. When I go through the fucking notes, it's like, yo, we had so many date changes, bro. I had to reach out to an old sponsor. I'm reading my text. I'm like, damn, I already hit him up and told him 2 date changes. This is, like, horrible. But, hopefully everything is smooth sailing from here. Everything is official. Venues booked. It's registered in USA Boxing, so it's ready to go. I spoke to the WBC. They ready to ship out that Fight of the Night belt. I just got to get cleared by Vegas because every commission is different. Shout out to Wisconsin. They had no issues with the WBC being part of the event. We just got to get that clearance from Vegas so we could do the same. IBO is on board. They already did what they need to do. So, yeah, man, just we hoping for a good event, man. We hoping for a good event. We're going to keep the tickets super affordable. So that people can buy tickets, whether they be online or at the door. And we're looking to have food and drinks on the premises. There will not be any outside food allowed other than Aquafina because, I'm going to have to be responsible for the cleanup. And, yeah, man, I'm only cleaning up the shit I brought. But, yeah, phone lines are open if anybody wants to call in. And Supermex is doubling down. He said, tell James stop matchmaking and accept to fight March 1st. Damn, James, Where the back call at, man? Y'all got to put some pressure on James Benitez out here bullshitting, getting called out like this. This is wild. This is what happens. This is what happens once people see you fight. You know? Now you can't just be talking. Where you at? Where you at, James? Why you ducking? He says, I'm in the Masters. Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, I'm going to ask my guy here. Let me text him right now, actually. I'm going to text him right now and see 39. Mex, how old are you exactly? I'm going to see can he get y'all approved the way Adrian was able to do for someone else. I need his age exactly, and I'm going to submit that. 31.
Yeah, man, dude. USA boxing can be flexible if you can prove it's safe. The biggest thing is going to be safety. You know, they're the ones carrying the insurance. The doctor's there with them. You know. But if your guy out there does a lot of shows, Mess, you should be in good shape. Because if he deals with the commission
Yo, can you hear all that music?
Yeah, I can hear something in the background.
That's fucking crazy. Shout out to DR.
You partying over there or what?
Hell no. This city don't sleep, bro. This city don't fucking sleep. But I text him.
Hey.
I text him.
That remind me of Puerto Rico when I went down there and took my fighter down there after 4 o'clock. It ain't nothing but partying.
Oh man, yo, Mex in La La Land for real. He just telling me now that Wolf is older than James. Well, you know that fight wasn't getting approved then. I mean, you got to get that approved. And they really ain't approving no fucking Jerron Wolf looking the way he looked to fight a younger dude 10, 11 years or 15 years younger than him. You kidding me? You got to be in good shape.
How old is Mex?
Mex only 31.
He's only 31? Damn, he's young.
39 and 31, Adrian. 39 and 31. Is that approvable?
Yeah, of course. I believe so, yeah. Yes. At 39 years old, he can fight a 31-year-old. Yes. It's not until you're 41 that you can't fight someone below. 41's, I believe, the cutoff.
So what is James doing? Are you ducking James? What the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, nah, they can approve that. He's not over 41.
You're not 40, James. Stop ducking. The community's on you. And Matt Garcia says,
Listen,
can't
man,
they ask the commission? I already asked my guy who's tight with the commission. If it's something that we can ask, he's gonna get it done. So shout out to Nate.
39 and 31 is legal, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. The thing is that the 39-year-old has to elect. Now, this is the important part. If at 39, he needs to make sure that he gets the elite book, not the master's book. There's 2 different books. We've ran into this before.
Hell yeah.
Like,
and it's better to get that elite book because that master's book, you got to do more, and you got to fight in different gloves. You gotta have a
gloves, and you gotta
take a special physical. You gotta take a special physical. I ain't talking about the EKG. That's for 45 and over. But for 40, you gotta download from USA Boxing the master's physical form for the doctor to fill out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, no, that's a very makeable fight. Like
James ducking. He got fucking 7 weeks.
James. It wasn't that bad. I was there ringside and I seen the fight. You know, you put up a good fight. You just got tired, man. You was throwing combinations.
If he don't fight, it's because he don't want to train. Because 7 weeks, get the fuck out. That's enough, bro. You fighting 1 minute and 30 seconds, ain't it? Or is it 2 minutes?
No, I mean it can be. No. You can make it 1 minute and 30 seconds. I've seen some of them you can pick.
No, but
like,
the standard is 2 minutes, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah.
And
listen,
then you can ask for 130, right?
you could ask for 130. If you and your opponent want to do a minute and a half, like the commission's gonna let you do it. So if stamina is an issue, just agree with your opponent. You want to do shorter rounds. I mean, at the end of the day, like, how many weeks do you need to train for max? You know, like you're both on your weight loss journey. I mean, you arguably took a tough
So
opponent the first time out.
my guy says yes, it depends on the birthday. Also, they can't be 40 on the day of the fight. So James, you in the clear, man. Take the fight, bro. Make Border Wars great again, man. Cut the shit. Take the fight. Take the fight. Where the back call at, man? For real, man. Wait, y'all gotta step up and tell this man take the fight, man. Like, I told y'all when I seen Rocky come out, I said, damn, them shoulders, he in shape. That ain't Max. Now, I ain't gonna front. I ain't selling nobody no dreams. Max a tough fight for a guy like James. You know, for me, I beat the shit out of Max.
He gonna bring the pressure. Listen.
Yeah, he gonna bring that pressure.
He bringing the pressure.
He gonna bring that pressure.
Worse than Rocky was.
And what
you know
he gonna
I mean?
bring? He gonna bring that
Real
sloppy. He gonna bring that sloppy pressure. That what's my man name? The one that beat Rockman we was talking about today? Greg Hardy's pressure. He gonna bring that sloppy weight. You know, when he punching, he's just punching and he coming forward, his chest on your chest. You gotta know how to fight. If you go watch his fight with Eddie had to slip, hit him, pop, pivot out, cause Max will lay on you,
Stamina.
Max will lay on you. Max will lay on you.
If you think if that boy ain't coming for you for 3 rounds, he's coming.
Mm-hmm. Look, I want this fight too, but I don't want it for Max like March 1st. But JP, I want that fight, man. I want that fight. You and Max, cut the shit.
Hey, bro. You heard,
but I think actually, no.
JP?
No.
I have.
No, he can't fight. I think we went through this already. I keep forgetting he my age, in my age bracket, or like you know, we are 40s. I think.
I was gonna say, JP got heavy hands.
Yeah, he
though.
do. Yeah. I think it was in Texas. We did some pad work, and you know he got but still he's a chubby weight though. You know. He gonna have to drop all that weight, and then a good fight for him. No bullshit. Like if he wanted to be on some Nesta Gibbs shit, right? And skip the chubby weight and just say, nah, I could lose the weight. Him and Jonathan Sims is the best fight. Body types right there. Jonathan and him is the same thing, except Jonathan is in shape. You know, so he's defined already. JP got to get in shape, you know, but that shit don't take long. It don't take long. Kim, you there?
Hey, you know what's messed up, Ness? You know the president of the LBC just asked me if I wanted to fight on a private show for a warm-up to Vegas at the casino.
That ain't messed up.
But I think I might. No, that's good, though. I think I'm going to take that. As long as it's in the right weight class.
Damn, why I gotta get windy on me right now? It's about to fucking rain or something? What the hell?
Man. Yo, can you hear me?
I hear you now, player.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I was saying JP created the chubby weight division. Don't want to fight that chubby man. What's up with JP, man?
Yeah, I mean,
lost again.
I think he could skip it though. I think a better fight would be him and Jonathan Sims.
Jonathan Sims a little shorter. Ain't JP like 6 foot? I think Sims said he about 5'8". I know Sims built though, and he in shape.
Yeah, I don't think Sims no 5'8". He capping, man. He was capping when he said that. He gotta be 6 feet.
No. He's actually 5'8". He is, because he's met a few people from the community and they said he's about 5'8". Short, stocky dude. But yeah, listen, man.
Well, I mean,
damn,
he got the
I raised
physical
my
advantage.
hand in the beginning of my run. I done finished my miles, and now you finally get to me, man. I've been sitting here, put my hand raised. I might be a little out of breath.
I just seen
you. What
up,
though?
This is the first time
I
I seen
you. Where the back call at? You done had CYP on here talking about God knows what. He patting himself on the back for losing 8 pounds. I don't know what was going on. I'm on my run. Like, this is what we doing, man? 8 pounds? You think I want a hand clap for that? Come on, man. But But yeah, man. Nah, like I said, just got my miles in. Go ahead and rest for about an hour and then head to the gym. Get some more work in, a couple hours at the boxing gym. Regular shit. I'm excited though, man. Go book this trip in about probably another week or so, man. Cause fucking with you, we might get another date change. So I'm gonna wait till it's a little more solid. And I'm gonna go ahead and book my travel accommodations, man.
Nah, it's
But
solid,
yeah,
bro.
man, what
It's
y'all got for
solid.
me?
It's solid. It's solid. Everything is official. Like I said, I paid for the venue. The sanction is paid for. It's in the USA Boxing Registry. You can reach out to us through there, but I'm not responding there. I'm responding right here. Right here.
Got you. How many fights we got on the card? What's it looking like? Like a good solid 20 or what?
What? Hell no, man. You know these dudes, once shit get real, they get scared. I know we still
What it
got
sounds like.
Pablo. Let me see if I can put numbers on the other side of this. So we know we still got your fight, and we still got Ant fight and Quinn fight. So that's and Lobo fight. That's 3. Ant is 4.
4, yeah.
Okay, so 1 you Big Bay Quinn and Anthony Forbes 2. Lobo and Miles 3. Adrian and Ant 4. Pablo and OC the Boss 5. Quan and Troy's fighter,
Which
I'ma say
Pablo? My ASAP Pablo?
the one I put in the Border Wars chat. Remember the one that was doing the shadow boxing inside the mattress factory?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Quan and Troy fighter, I'ma say that's a go because Quan's fees is gonna be paid by Treese. And Troy, I'm assuming he's gonna handle the fees for his fighter because he getting paid that CYP 6-figure coaching check. So
6 figures, you on the chain.
so
Oh shit.
hey man, you heard him? He said CYP paying, man. Shit. Fuck. So we ain't about to doubt
Winners do that
CYP.
shit though. Like
Hell
Anthony
yeah.
Forbes drove to Wisconsin and paid like $500 to train.
There you go, man. We
Yeah,
ain't gonna
Forbes like that
Like,
though.
hey,
Bill Forbes pulled up to my
Forbes
gym
like
to
that.
spar
He
one day.
really is.
He gave my coach a full month's worth of what my coach charges monthly. Forbes paid him that, and he just came and spar 2 days. He came that one day and then one day the next week, and he paid. Like my coach was like, bro, you ain't gotta pay me for the whole month. He was like, nah, man, like just take it. Forbes is like that, man. He's a good dude.
Word. I hope he do what he did the
Bro.
first time. Sell him 25 tickets, Forbes. Sell him 25 tickets.
You
know what I'm
How much
saying?
space we got in there? I
So
ain't gonna lie, in that video, it looks small.
Well, me and Adrian was talking about that, and obviously you're the perfect person to discuss that with live, because Adrian fought in Kid Kelly's boxing gym. You fought
Yeah.
Marvin in Kid Kelly's boxing gym, and it is my belief that gym is bigger than that one and way better looking, right? Like Kid Kelly, God bless him, and hopefully he continues to do very well. And he can upgrade, but remember, he made everything. It was all out of wood and very big and not as luxurious as that other gym is. That, like I was telling Adrian, I doubt any of y'all have even boxed in that type of a ring, and it's a different thing. Like if you look close, zoom into the corner, the turnbuckles and everything. Just look at the thickness of the poles and everything. It's not one of those that you can build and break apart. But I think it's bigger than Kid Kelly's, not by too much, but bigger. That's about all I can say. And looks better. And has parking. A lot of it. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's what's hey man, it is what it is. I was just wondering, like you said, I fought in Kid Kelly gym. That gym was
again, so
very small.
according to the
But
gym owner,
know.
they did 200 seats there in the past.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's 200 is more than enough, man. Because Kid Kelly's was more like maybe 50 in there total. It was rocking though, small, but it was
Really?
packed and it was
Man,
loud.
he about to make me go count all them people. Adrian, are you there? I don't think it was only 50 there. You kidding me? It's
It wasn't a lot
impossible.
of people there, bro. It was a lot of
Hello?
standing
Yeah,
room
yeah.
though, so
I'm
maybe,
here.
but it wasn't that many people there. And
There,
you
there was a
forgot
lot of
Cassius Chaney
family.
was in the building.
Bro, there was just a lot of family. Like I told you, like fighters' family, the parents there to watch their kid fight. Like I agree with King. There really wasn't that many like
It's
of
because it
our
was small
people,
too,
if
and
that's the best
everybody in
way
there
to
was
say it.
loud, and so it had a good atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Because it was loud in there, people was cheering, and you know what I'm saying. So it gives the illusion, like when you're in there, like that there's a lot of people, but it wasn't that many people there. It's just because it was packed. Because the venue, that place was small, man. That gym was small. That was all ring.
Yeah, because if you
But yeah, either
remember,
way,
Kid
no matter.
Kelly
I don't
put
need much
all
space
the shit
to
outside,
to
bro.
do my thing, man. We're
Well,
gonna be
Like
all
he
right.
had all the
that's
shit
the good
outside.
thing is that's why that's the one that I used as a comparison because that's a box, right? A square
Yeah.
with a square in the center, and that is essentially how real boxing is, but it's bigger than Kid Kelly's and just newer. You know, it's a Vegas gym. He's
I
held
mean, bro,
shows
if you
there
can get
before.
200 seats in there, that's good though. 200 seats is excellent.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be honest, when this last Border Wars, we put out maybe 200 chairs. If that gives you any idea, Ness.
Yeah.
That was 200 chairs. All them chairs you seen on the one side, that was like 200.
Yeah, no, I helped put some of them rows down, man. I showed
Hell
up
yeah.
early.
Yep. So yeah, that was 200. That was 200 chairs right there.
So, Keem, didn't you have some fighters that potentially want to fight on the card?
Yeah, I'm gonna get with them today. Cause
Get me a
the one my
160.
boy Orlando.
I need a talented 160 for Justin Yancey.
Man, listen, we might be able to. Well, I'll talk to Perry today. The kid I had sent the footage with, the young 20-year-old that I was sparring with. He's about to fight. He's about to have his first amateur fight next week, I think it is, or the week after that, at a tournament out here, a PAL tournament in Jacksonville, and he's fighting at 165. He wants to go down. He wants to get down to like 147. He was saying in that range.
I
But
think
yeah,
we
he's
can
gonna
make
be fighting.
165 happen if he can't because Justin jumped on the scale today, sent me live video. He's 181.
Okay, so he got some pounds to lose. Yeah, and Perry's like, I swear, I think he's legitimately like 166 or something like that. He's in shape though. He looks a lot bigger than that because he's like all muscle. But yeah, he's like in the 160s. So he originally wants to get down to in the 50s and then 40s, but he's just eager to fight. So he's jumping in at 165, which I told him he could do it, and so did my coach. He's good enough and strong enough. But yeah, so man, I'll talk to him and see if that's something he's up for. You know what I'm saying? Again, he's a young dude. He's 20 years
You ain't
old. I know
got
what finances look
you
like.
ain't got nobody for Mex?
No, we don't have it. I mean, Jonathan is that one dude I sent you the footage of that outweighs me by over 100 pounds.
Nah, man. Hell no, man. It gotta be
But
somebody that look
yeah,
like Mex, man.
I mean, he's on a weight loss journey. My
So
man's was like
listen,
290 when he first started coming. I think he's like 260 right now, 250.
Nah, but
He's
that dude
never
was
fought
sparring.
before. He's just
Nah,
done a
but he
lot of
was.
sparring.
Yeah, but he spars you. He's good. He's Mex. Come on,
And yeah, he's pretty good. I
Mex.
ain't gonna lie. He's not. Yeah,
Mex
he's sparred from Golden Gloves and all
did
that.
that. Mex already proved that he got balls. Like
I like the Benitez Super Mex fight, bro. I
there
ain't
we
gonna lie, I
go.
like it.
Talk it up,
Benitez
man. Tell
has told me
Benitez
on the.
step up.
Well, this the thing. I talked to Benitez about that. He apparently has a shoulder injury. He said he's been going to physical therapy. He threw his shoulder out. He doesn't want to say that out there like that, but I'll say it like I believe he's got a shoulder injury right now, so he can't be ready in those 7 weeks. I don't even think he's been going to the gym because you know how that is when you got them shoulder injuries, man. It's tough to lift weights. You can't throw proper punches.
Yeah.
So if I'm not mistaken, he's hurt right now.
That sucks.
But yeah, I'm on the phone, boss. But yeah. So I think that's his main issue right now. He probably just don't want to put that out there like that. But yeah, but I like that. I think that's a good matchup between them two.
Yeah, I like that fight, man. I want that fight. And Mex,
So
you know, I don't know, cause he's already got in there with Smoke 'em Out Jay. Then he got in there with Eddie. Eddie had 5 amateur fights, and already had like a couple Border Wars fights. Mex deserves someone in his uh fighting bracket, meaning like skill wise, weight wise, all that, everything, because he's always been given a disadvantage, right? Or had a disadvantage because with Smoke Mount J,
I'm
he
on the
was
phone, bro.
he
Yeah.
was just he was just too smart. And I told him don't take that fight. Motherfucker ain't listen. When they did that face off, he came right up to me like, "Yo, damn, I should have took this motherfucker." Well, he ain't say that, but he said, "Yo, you was right. That motherfucker big as hell." And I said, "I told you, he too
Who
big for
said
you."
that? Max said that.
Hey, yeah, after the weigh-in, bro. Come on, man. He too
Nah, I
big
met
for him.
Smoking My J. That was a big motherfucker though, man.
It's too
That dude was
big for him,
huge.
man. Shout out to Sean. Sean got the youth, you know. But if Smoke 'em out,
Sean a
Jay,
big dude too though. He not, you know what I mean? He like a good 6'1", got some weight. The Supermax is shorter, and at that time
yeah,
he was well over 300 pounds, so that just wasn't a good matchup.
I told Max, when you that out of shape, you don't want to give up height and weight.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
nah, you gotta match. You gotta match Max up properly. I think James is the one. It ain't gonna happen right now, but in the future that'll be good too. James stay talking that shit, and Supermax don't talk a ton on the show and whatnot, but on the back streets, and of course he shows up to fight. So that's a good matchup going forward, man. I don't have nobody from Max in my gym, though. I honestly don't. I talked to the other kid who watched the last Border Wars because he sparred with Forbes, my boy Orlando, but I haven't. It's been holidays and the gym has been scarce. A lot of people ain't been showing up, and I haven't seen him in a couple weeks. So let's see if I'll see if he starts coming back or what happened. Because he took a fight in November and he lost, and he's been, how that be. Niggas get heartbroken after one loss, don't know what to do with themselves. So I don't know if he's gonna stop boxing or if he just took some time off for the
Who?
for the vacation, for the holidays. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
Do it for my gym. Do it for my
Oh,
gym. He was talking about he had sparred with Forbes and he watched the last Border Wars and he was hyped about it. He loved it. And he was like, "Yo, I want to fight in the next one." So he was dead. He was dead serious about it. But again, I haven't talked to him since for the last few weeks, man, because of the holidays. And like I said, he fought in November and he lost. And he was kind of acting funny after that, like he didn't want to fight no more because he lost his first fight. So
mm.
I'll see where his head is at. I don't know if he's. I'm assuming he ain't been at the gym last 2 weeks because of the holidays. I ain't talking to him, but I'll see what's up with him. He was the one that was like hype about it, bro, from watching it, and he thought that shit was fire. So we'll see. But other than that, I don't really know. I'll talk to a couple of the people at the gym and see what they want to do with it, man.
That.
But other than that, yeah, I don't. That's about that. But any other questions, man? Like I said, I just got done with my run. I'm gonna take a little, try to take me a nap,
Hey,
nigga. Got up
Keem,
at 5 in
how
the
much
morning.
sparring you doing, bro? How much sparring you doing? How many rounds a week?
He doing a lot of
Oh,
sparring.
bro, I've 12 to
I
15
know
at
he is.
least.
I just want people to
The
hear it. I want people
last,
to hear what
yeah,
somebody who
12,
wins
12 to
fights does.
15 at least, bro. Because we spar Tuesday and Thursday. I'll usually get 6 rounds
That's
Tuesday, six
crazy.
rounds Thursday. Some days it'll be more. Like coach will want to push me and make me do 8 or 9. You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? So shit like that. But
That
I
might.
gotta keep that up because I'll give y'all a little secret, man. Sparring 3 rounds in the gym don't equal to 3 rounds in the fight. Sparring 5, 6 rounds straight don't equal to 3 rounds in a fight. You should be able to do 5 rounds for every round you're gonna compete to supplement the anxiety, the pressure, the difference in the pace in a fight between two people. You know what I mean? You don't spar the way you fight, and so there's a reason you should be able to go in there and spar. 9, 10, 11, 12 rounds straight, pretty easily. Not easily, but you should be able to do that if you want to compete for 3 rounds. So, I
Whoa.
do 8, 9, and yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it's just the truth, man. I've been able to spar 10 rounds straight, and still, and my last amateur fight start getting tired in the third round, and that's going 10, like I said, 10, 11 straight. It's just a difference, bro. It's a different world when you go in there to fight. So, but I do, yeah,
Who you
12 to
doing them
15
10,
rounds a
12
week
rounds with?
at least.
Are they all like elite guys, or do you mix and match like fresh people,
Mix
young
it,
dudes,
mix and
old
match, mix
dudes,
and match.
different
Because the thing
sizes?
is, the guys in
Okay.
my gym that do compete in the elite level, I don't like sparring the same people all the time. Because then what happens is you start adjusting to the person you're sparring as opposed to getting different looks. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you got to spar that big novice kid who's gonna give you a different look because he's gonna be awkward. You know what I mean? Or he's just, there's a kid in the gym specifically who he's huge. He's young, he's 17, but he's like 250 pounds, and he's like 6'2", and he's very awkward and unorthodox. But he brings the pressure, bro. He just comes forward and doesn't give a flying fuck. So sometimes you need, when I'm on my 6th, 7th round or 8th round and I'm tired, you got to put that kid in there because I need to, you know what I mean? Coach, he likes to force me to, like he says, break out the legs and do the things that y'all know me for doing that I kind of stopped doing. So I get different looks, man. It's elite level. It's other gyms come. Like I sent that footage of me sparring that kid that's a multiple time national champion. It's all different looks, man. You know how sparring goes. You get all different kind of looks. Top level, lower level, young, old, big, small, everything, man. So yeah. I should
Nah,
have
definitely. I want to
shit
hear. I want you all to hear that
preparing for
because
this
King
fight, bro.
telling
I
y'all the
should
truth.
have like 300 rounds
Sparring
sparred,
multiple
man.
rounds. Sparring
You
multiple
said,
rounds, sparring different people. It's okay to spar somebody smaller than you or bigger than you, or you know what I mean, and just spar different
oh
people
yeah,
because
less
everyone brings something
experience,
different to the table.
all that.
And I like that 10, 12 rounds too. Because when I go with the young dudes here and some of the old dudes, I'll do 10 rounds straight, just because we're different sizes, different speeds, left-handed,
Mm-hmm.
right-handed, just to push myself.
Yep, yep,
Not
yep,
everyone's a
yep.
killer, you know what I mean? But everybody brings something different to the table.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So yeah, it's all different looks, man. You know how it is when you're in the gym. You spar a lot of different people, man, and try to get as many rounds as possible. So that's just it's the same old thing with me, man. Y'all know I've been saying this. I'm sparring when I don't got to fight. So we just up the level a little bit now that we're going against CYP, man. Giving me the motivation to get out here and run my miles every day because that's something I wasn't doing. You know what I mean? Getting me the motivation to do that extra training that I wasn't doing before. I was just going to the gym and getting my bag work and doing the strength and agility workouts and getting my sparring so this fight gives me that extra motivation to get that road work in. Like I said, I just finished my miles. Then I'm gonna head to the gym in a couple of hours here. What time is it now? I said I'm trying to get me a motherfucking nap in. I woke up at 5 this morning. Uh yeah, I'll be leaving in about an hour and some change, man, to go to the gym for 2 hours and get some more work in. So, I'm getting ready, man. I hope he's ready. I hope he's not thinking because he lost 8 pounds it's gonna win him a fight, man. I hope he's ready and I hope he's training properly. Don't twist your ankle, don't tear your bicep. Come ready, man. Come ready to fight. But that's pretty much all I got, man. Let me get up out of here though. I'm really trying to take a damn nap before I head to the gym. I appreciate y'all, man. I call in every Border Wars show, man. Because when people look back on Border Wars, they don't go to the show that says you know, Tank versus Roach off or Canelo versus Berlanga to go listen to Border Wars talk. And the history of Border Wars, they're going to go back and type in Border Wars and they're going to look up these shows. They're going to look up the fights. So these are the shows that matter most. This is what people are going to, this was actually going to be remembered. You know what I'm saying? Not a random show on a Tuesday where people just talking about random shit. That shit gets buried into the TBV archive. So tune into the Border War shows, y'all. This is where I'll be calling in. This is where I'll be here. And on the back call streets too. So make sure y'all, want the link to the back call, holler at us, man. But yeah, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Same thing goes to you, bro. Like I told CYP, man, I appreciate you, continuing to take the fight, even though we went through a few, date changes and some hiccups. But as of now, there is nothing holding us back. We would have to have broken a rule, which we ain't doing that. Like, we are official tissue. It's going down March 1st. And we're going to make it the biggest one yet, man. I plan to break out, all the tricks out the bag, man. If I could get Floyd Mayweather in that bitch, he going to be in there. Whoever we could get to add more value and pressure on your fight, right? Because if you're fighting in front of Sean Porter, you're fighting in front of Coach Larry Wade, you're fighting in front of Fernando Vargas Sr., you might have a little more anxiety. You might want to fight a little harder. You might want to.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did. I fought in front of, because I've seen William Monroe Jr. fight before. Because I've had fighters, and he's a fighter that I like to watch. And yeah, man, I had definitely had some anxiety fighting in front of like Xander and all them when you see the guys who are doing it on that level that are coming up. So, definitely train hard and be ready for it. Because there is anxiety. Like, it's different than sparring, and you're going to feel differently about it.
Looks like Juice trying to call in, but Juice, you got to use the live Discord link. I'll send it to you here. Look at that. I could just invite you. Huh? How about that? So hopefully you receive that. And if you want to call in, Discord's available. X Spaces is available. Any questions you need answered, now is the time to have them asked.
11,000 views, y'all. Remember that. Last Border Wars, I don't know what the live stream was at, Ness. You would know better because I was busy.
Man, I don't remember. But we had good numbers.
48 hours.
I don't remember, but I think we had 1,000.
We had over 11,000.
I don't remember, but I know we had good numbers. I remember we had like either 1,100 or 1,500 live at one point. But somebody could remember because I know I said it and we were proud of it. So I don't want to inflate. One lump sum, $5. Counterpunch Tim Boski. Put some respect on his name. Laugh out loud. James Benitez, $2. I sent footage of a chubby weight for Mex. Also, do you want me to recruit the ring girls? Are you sponsoring them? Are you sponsoring them? Because that ain't gonna be.
You gotta pay to play to get the good ones.
That ain't gonna be free. Them girls. What the fuck is up? You died for that, man. Trying to die? Fucker. Man, and I ain't kill him. That's sad, yo. Oh, he back. This fucker is wild. Let me see. Price right, $2. Ness, you got hotel plug recommendation for the venue? Yeah, man, I recommended the other day to somebody, Palace Station, man. Didn't I put you in Palace Station, Adrian? Which one you stood at?
Yeah, you did.
No, are you sure?
We had a little issue
But are you sure?
We had a little issue the first night.
No. Hear me out. Yeah. Are you 100% positive it was Palace Station? Because that's the one I go to the theater at.
Sir. Yep, I'm 100% sure. Remember, we had an issue because I couldn't check in. We had a little slight snafu, and I stayed over there on Fremont the first night. And then Danny picked me up, and we straightened it out over at Palace Station. I got a lighter from there. I remember.
Okay, cool. Because, yes, and it was nice, right?
Yeah, no, it was real smooth. It was real nice. I mean.
Yeah, I'm just asking because I felt like it was a nice hotel and it was affordable. So yeah, I recommended it to someone else. They also have a theater in there, and they actually in the casino have a 5-star restaurant that every single day you're gonna see the line. It's ridiculous to the line is just ridiculously long because I think there's only. If there's 12 chairs, that's a lot. But it's the talk of the city. Look it up. I don't know the name because that's, I don't remember. But it has a very, very popular restaurant. And that theater is a very good theater on the second floor. You got to go through the casino to get there. They just opened a new restaurant as well on, what is it? I don't know. It might be a buffet right under the theater. So, yeah, I would recommend Palace Station if you want to keep it cheap and affordable. Not cheap, but affordable and nice. Now, if you want cheap, I would do – and if you want cheap and on the strip, the Hooters in front of the MGM is affordable, and obviously they serve chicken all fucking day, and they got a casino downstairs. And you're on the strip if you're an on the strip type of guy.
I mean, off the strip, not that I'm a Las Vegas person, but I've been a few times now. I would say any of them hotels on Fremont Street are pretty affordable. They're cheaper. And if you're looking to kick it and all that, I mean, the hotel I stayed at, before I went there, I mean, it was dope. All I had to do was walk out the door, and I was right there on Fremont Street. And I think that hotel was like $89 a night.
And Fremont is where all the party is happening too. Like whatever music you listening to, there's a bar on Fremont playing it. The drinks are affordable. Yeah, Fremont is pretty much where it's at unless you're into casino parties. So James saying summertime, I give you my word. So he's trying to come on the next Border Wars. We need this Border Wars to be successful in order to start thinking about the next one. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Listen, y'all, don't fire stick this one. Don't fire stick this one. Y'all fire stick Wisconsin. Don't fire stick Vegas. It's finally in a venue that y'all want. Y'all wanted to be in Las Vegas, a major city, big fight night. Like, show up and show out. You know, this is the opportunity. This is the city that everybody really wanted. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't make the best of it. Get out here. It's the best place. This is where you're gonna get. I'm sure Ness gonna have plenty of people. If any of y'all came to the appreciation night, man, it was star-studded. So I mean, don't miss out. If you're gonna get an opportunity to fight, like I'm excited to fight. You know, I mean, the two Border Wars I was on, regardless to this being in the gym, but the two I was on in the beginning, I mean, you know, it was before the elevation. So, you know, take advantage of the fact that, you know, you're getting that elevated experience. You know, it only gets better and better and runs smoother and smoother every one that we do.
Right. That is last call for alcohol. We are going to wrap it up. This has been your Border Wars show. If you want to sponsor this event, contact me on Instagram or any form of social media, and I can tell you what you will get and the amount of exposure that we will be giving your brand, plus how to write it off for tax purposes, man. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Peace.